Is that your best smile? Sounds like the sky's about to open up. What's up, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm. And the thunder is rolling over in the background. I'd say we're definitely about to get wet. But welcome to today's video. Glad to see everybody around and hope you're having a wonderful week so far. Welcome to the Little Orchard Farm. May put a damper on some of our weekend activities, but not all of it. We got a few things that we were going to try to knock out this weekend, so stick around with us. Come along for the ride as we continue to build our homestead from the ground up. And by the way, if you aren't already subscribed to our channel, I encourage you, pop that subscription button. Help us out. Hit that like button and ring the bell to be notified of our newest videos. Let's do this. Well, all right, the rain subsided this evening and we were able to get out and do a little bit of collecting. We did some blackberry collecting. Karen and I, we took one of these huge 12-quart buckets out and almost filled it up. So we've got enough blackberries now to make some blackberry pies, to make some jams, to eat fresh blackberries with our salads or just pop them in our mouth and eat them. They're really that good. And so the other thing that we did is we went up to the garden and we started pulling out all the ripe things that we had. We had squash, we've got bell peppers, we've got cucumbers, we've got okra, we had basil, which I ate all of the pesto that Karen had made a couple of weeks ago, and it was awesome. So I've asked her to make me some more. So hopefully she's gonna make me a little more. We've got lettuce drying over here on this back side, and we've got something that we haven't had before, or not a lot of anyway, the Swiss chard. So we're washing it, she's spinning it, we're laying it out and letting it just kind of dry a little bit, and then we're gonna bag it up and eat it. So anyway, this evening's been awesome as we spend time with our daughter who's in to spend a little bit of time with us this weekend, and to continue to harvest what God's providing us through our garden, and it's awesome. We're blown away by the amount of stuff. I think we actually even pulled some additional tomatoes and some peppers. We got tons of peppers in here. These jalapenos.
We're gonna ferment those.
These are we're gonna ferment.
Yeah.
Are we gonna ferment the banana peppers as well?
We can put whatever you want in there, I
I
guess.
think we could maybe mix them in there, like mix them in there, see how they turn out. That's gonna be awesome. So we've and then we kind of keeping we're keeping an eye on the carrots. So we pull one carrot every once in a while just to check on the progress, because of course we have no idea what we're doing. So we're trying to make sure that we get plenty of experience and know-how, and we're watching our garden very closely and kind of monitoring it to see when things are starting to ripen or come to maturation. But the carrots are not there yet. So anyway, we're going to continue to cut up, and what we're doing here is we've sliced them. We're going to throw them in the freezer, let them have a quick freeze for about an hour, and then we're going to, if she doesn't eat them all, So we're gonna kind of flash freeze these, and then we can put them in a bag, and they won't stick together. Like I said, if we have any left over. All right, let's have some fun. All right, so as I mentioned before, we've run out of pesto, which could be a serious crisis. But we fortunately had quite a bit of basil still in the garden, and now we are making some pesto. You got 4 cups of the basil. Yes. Okay. These.
Shoot. What kind of cheese is that?
No, not crazy.
Parmesan.
Mm.
Quick evidence.
That's such good cheese. A cup of cheese. We need some nuts.
You want nuts.
I'm not a nut. I mean this.
Nuts.
Oh my gosh, that's so salty. It's good.
Ooh. Yeah.
Add the garlic and the cheese. Where's the cheese? I gotta do the garlic next.
All right, so added the cheese and added the garlic. Pulp.
Need a half a cup, so a full cup.
All right, we'll start with that. This one is much.
It was a little dry. We could have added some more to it.
That's all right with it.
All right, are we done with it?
Oh yeah.
That is perfect consistency. It's not runny. It's pasty, but it's not uber dry. That is awesome. Nicely done. I'll be having that on a sandwich tonight. So a couple of weeks ago, Karen took her first swing at dill pickles, spicy dill pickles to be exact, dill spears. And here we are 2 weeks later, and it's time to try them out. So I'm gonna pull one out here. Good one, there we go. All right, moment of truth. Here we go. These are awesome. Oh my gosh, they're so crunchy. Oh my gosh. No. Money. So a couple of videos back, I think it was, I mentioned needing to get into the orchard and spread the limbs out. Things like the Alberta, the Gala apple, and those limbs grow straight up and down. And in order to get proper ventilation around the leaves and through the branches and so forth, and to provide strong enough limbs that the fruit won't break the limbs off, because if they go straight up and down, they're typically not strong, is to use limb spreaders to spread those limbs out. And so I need to do that today. And so what I've done is I played with a little prototype here. I went to a big box store, picked up a whole bunch of paint stir sticks, and played with I guess a design, if you will. It's not new. I saw it online. I'm just kind of trying to mimic it, but cut some notches in my paint stick. I cut them off at different lengths, so there'll be a couple here that will be, 4 inches or so, between 4 and 6 inches, and then I'll probably pull a couple that will be an actual full 12 inches or maybe 8 inches, something like that, to give me some different lengths to work with as I'm working with the different trees. But I probably got, 6 to 8 trees to work, and we made a run to the local big box, and picked up a few paint sticks, and for free, of course. I mean, they give away paint sticks, so we made a small purchase of nails to justify picking up a few paint sticks. I'm not sure where the justification is in that. We've bought tons of paint from this particular store before, so I didn't feel guilty on taking a few paint sticks, a few stir sticks. But what I'm going to do with the nails is in some of the really, really smaller cases where you've got a tree. You've got a tree that is too big for even like a 4-inch kind of a deal. I've got this thing here that will be like, in that kind of that 3-inch range. But this allows me to take and push it into the branch, essentially breaking the skin of the branch and the trunk, and this isn't going to go anywhere. This is going to stay put and be there for the long haul. And it's not to say these won't either. I suspect wind and the movement of the branch could cause these to pop out, I guess. So I'm going to have to get up there and kind of play with that and see what that looks like when I get a few of them on. But I figured I'd sit here and create a couple of these sticks, or of these spreaders. And this is all I've been doing. I've just been taking them, creating my little notch on both sides. And once you get it, scored real good, you just take a pair of pliers. Clean it up. There you have it. So we'll take a few minutes and get a few of these done, and then I'll take you out to the orchard and show you what we're doing with the trees. All right, I'm up here in the orchard. Got all of my limb spreaders, and I figured we'd start up here with this first gala. Let's just see if we can maybe get some of these leaves propped open. So here's the first tree. And let's see what we can do here. Like, what a massive difference, right? So I'll monitor this over the next several weeks and continue to adjust these as need be to promote that healthy growth. You can see the apple tree over here behind. Well, this was actually a gala apple right here, and this is this is my Bartlett pear. Yeah, so the Bartlett pear should be a little bit easier to spread here, I hope. I'm gonna put you down again, and let's see if we can get this guy done very similarly to our gala. Look how much air that creates now flow through that tree. Oh, that tree is dancing a happy dance already. Awesome. I could obviously do this guy right here, get him out, because again, if you look down here, this right here creates a very weak, not a lot of strength when this guy starts bearing fruit. And so we want to get him out here to where he begins to strengthen this joint up, if you will. If we added a lot of weight right here, it would shear this because it has not grown strong enough. So yeah, and then I think I'll end up coming back here and clipping this one off altogether. But let's get these out at a 45. So much better. Look at there. So much better. All right. We'll get this done. We'll move on to something else. Limb spreaders. They're kind of important. Who knew? So one of the other things that, since we got a really nice break in the weather today, and the sun's been out for several hours, it's a little bit after lunchtime, man, the grass is dried. I'm going to try to get up and do a little bush hogging that we need to do. Last weekend, we bush hogged one of our massive fields. This weekend, I'm going to try to start knocking out a little of the front grazing field that we've got in preparation for here in the next couple of seasons for our alpacas. So I'm gonna get this bad boy started up. Humming like a kitten. And we're gonna get up there and let's do a little grass cut. Had to go get my hat. The sun's beating down today. That there's sticker bushes. All right, knock that field out. It looks good and cut. I'll see if I can get you an aerial shot. Although the weather, the clouds are really starting to thicken up. Rain's on the way back in, it looks like. Whew. Another great day on the farm. Hey, you guys have a wonderful week. Very blessed week. Till we see you again the next time. We will. See ya.